Alright, Stalkers, tell me some stories. Come on, it's nighttime, it's boring, nobody's saying anything.
Well, I'll tell you about my trip to Red Forest today.
That's boring. I want to hear something about your life.
Really? A master
I
stalker
already
shooting
heard
himself
like
in
10
the face
stories.
is boring.
I mean, I heard that kind of shit like already 1,000 times. I'm in the zone for like
alright,
3 years. I meet every week like 6 guys who tell me, "Oh, my best friend shot me in the face, shot himself in the face." You know?
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
I can tell you a funny story how I got molested by a fucking prostitute down in Bulgaria.
Whoa, Blitz.
Oh wait, I have a
Shit,
story.
tell me
I have
that
a story.
story.
Hey, listen up, fellas.
Go ahead, tell me.
Alrighty, so this is a little while ago, and I wasn't in the zone, and I had a girlfriend, yeah. Well, this girlfriend, she sold me well, she didn't sell me a couch. I was looking for a couch, right? Well, she said her family members had the couch, so I went and looked at it, and it was night when we went to look at it, so I didn't really get a good look. You know, it was on a trailer and under the garage, you know. But I got this couch, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll buy it. And I came back the next day in my truck, and I was gonna buy this couch, and I took it, and you know, I paid them, took it back to my house, and we all unloaded it and put it in my living room. But it wasn't just a couch; it was a couch and a love seat together, right? You know, like there was 2 pieces of furniture on this trailer. But I took that trailer and well, I put both pieces of furniture into my house, but we didn't really measure it right, so the small love seat did not fit in the in the living room alongside the couch. So what I did is, I mean, I didn't say anything about it to my girlfriend at the time, but she was like, "Oh, it looks so nice," but truth be told, the couch was filthy. I didn't really even want it. I just want, well, the love seat. The love seat was gross. So I didn't even want it. I just wanted the couch. So I had this I had this love seat in my house that I did not want, and my family came over. They're like, "Why did you put this in here? It doesn't fit. It's terrible looking." So me and my brother, we picked it up, disassembled it, and we took it down into my basement and just left it down there. Well, it had been a day since I did that, and my girlfriend came over. And she was very, very mad that I had moved that down into the basement. And I said, "Oh, well, I didn't want it. It was funky." And she said, "You think my family is funky?" And she broke up with me over a couch.
Oh, what? That's fucked up.
Yeah, I was like, you think that I was trying to call your family funky because the couch was dirty. I mean, it's a used couch. It's gonna be dirty. My parents' couch is dirty, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
that's crazy.
I broke up with my girlfriend over a couch. She just like, she was so mad. I have no idea why she was so mad about it. It's just a stupid couch.
Yeah.
I did not even really care if I kept the old couch or got the new one. It was just an opportunity.
Not you.
But yeah, so
it's good for not you.
I mean, to be fair, like, people breaking up
Even
on the
if
most
I
retarded
did, it's
shit.
good
You
for
know, I
the
got a
body.
wife outside, you know, and as the boss of the bandits, you got like, you can smuggle shit out, you can smuggle shit in, you can smuggle out letters, fucking satellite phones and shit like that, you know. So I got myself a satellite phone because I wanted to hear how my kids are and shit like that. And I'm calling her, and a guy named Vanya picks up the phone, right?
yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, who the fuck are you now?" And he's like, "I'm Vanya. Who are you?" And I'm like, "I'm Alicia's man. What do you mean? Like, I'm her husband, you know?" And he's like, "Oh," and he hangs up the phone, right? So I called again, and like, my wife gets on, and saying like, "Why the fuck are you calling me?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm your husband. I have to call you. I want to know how my kids are." "Well, they're good. Vanya's taking care of them." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean by that?" You know? And she's like, "Well, you haven't been home for like 9 months, so and Vanya was a really good listener. And I'm like, what are you trying to say right now? And she's like, well, since he's such a good listener and you are not around, he took your place. And I'm like, bitch, alright. So I left the zone for like 2 weeks, went back home, beat the fuck out of fucking Vanya, made sure he's never come back. You know, I stuffed him in a barrel, alive, and put him in like a lake near my house, right? And well, Vanya was a good listener, but definitely not a good breather anymore. You know? So fuck that guy, right? So my son was really happy to see me because he hated Vanya, you know, like how it is, like a son is always loyal to his father, even if he's not around. You know, I told him like, I'm fighting the satanist cults in the zone, you know, I mean the zone is a giant proving ground for weapons made by aliens and shit, and I told him everything. And once in a while I sent him letters or some gold chains I take off dead people and shit like that, you know. And he's really happy, you know, but my wife, man, she is a dragon. She's like fucking furious about everything, you know. So, next thing I know, she was like, I want you to pay child support, you know, and she wanted to have a shitload of money, right? And I told her, how do you think that will work? Everybody thinks I'm dead. You are the only person who can prove that I'm alive, but still, how you wanna file a fucking divorce against me if I'm in the zone fighting satanists, alright? And how do you expect me to pay you fucking child support? It's not like there's a bank fucking vendor here where I can put money in and send it on your bank account, you know? And she's like, oh, you're such a loser, I want Vanya back, blah blah blah, you know? And I was like, yeah, Vanya, have fun diving into the river and fucking picking him up, you know?
Ah, well,
Fuck Vanya.
Yeah, fuck Vanya.
well, how much, if you have enough money, couldn't you just,
fuck
like,
him.
operate from outside the zone, and then you could be with your family, and if, you know, people don't do what you tell them to do, you
know,
come back in and crack some skulls.
Listen, I cannot just leave the zone. I have a mission. I have to destroy the satanic cults and the deep state
It's good for your
agents
body,
inside here
some drugs.
to save humanity.
Taking this
Alright.
every day.
Have you seen the guys with the weird
Taking this
armbands
every
that
day,
they have like
don't
a
worry, it's
snake
good.
or something on them? It's orange. I saw those
Don't be
down
scared.
south
Uh,
a
good
couple
for
of
your
weeks
health.
ago. Yeah, they had
red
like
armbands? What do you mean?
there was like an arm. They had armbands that had like an orange snake on them or something. Or maybe it was a scorpion. But I ran into like 3 or 4 of them when I was down south one time, and they mugged me, of course, because I guess there's some kind of bandits. I
Put
don't
it
know.
in my arm.
But
Put it
I
in
had
my
no
arm.
idea who they were. I'd never seen the armband before.
I mean, we got a split off group.
Are
bunch
those
of
the
deserters
Satanists?
that are like, well, I wouldn't say they're Satanists. I would say they're just regular people who are like completely fucking retarded. The Satanists in the zone is like the all the researchers, you know, like
Great, watch out.
the Zerka or whatever they call it, and Duty is definitely part of the satanic cult, you know.
Huh? What
Yeah.
does Duty do that's satanic? What do they do?
Okay, listen.
Exist.
Well, I'm not saying
it's
no, go
they're
ahead.
doing propaganda to you. They say they want to save humanity by destroying the zone and shit. But you gotta know, the zone is an experiment, all right? And the experiment went wrong. It went out of control. And Duty is the right hand of the satanic cult, and they have to clean up their mess, all right?
Oh, I never thought of it that way. No
Yeah.
wonder they don't want anybody doing anything out here.
They blew up the Chernobyl nuclear power plant on purpose, so people are scared of nuclear energy and use more fossil fuels like
Cleanest
oil
energy right there,
and
nuclear.
coal and shit, because there's more money involved in it. And when it blew up and everything was like kinda okay, they built those labs and they build weapons of mass destruction. You can see one in the Iron Forest. It's stolen from an alien ship of the Anunnaki. All right. They did some research about aliens and shit like that, and that's how the mutants got made. Like the bloodsucker is a mixture of alien DNA and
Wait. The
human
mutants
DNA,
are not
the
just from
controller
radiation?
No. Radiation doesn't mutate you. That's like how do I say? Do you know Marie Curie?
The lady
The
who
woman
got
that
killed
was,
by
like, doing
radiation?
research?
Yeah, I remember her.
Yes. I mean, she was exposed to radiation. She didn't got fucking mutated. You know? The mutation is coming from something else. They, when the Chernobyl nuclear power plant blew up, right? 5 or 10 years later, they were using chemtrails with Agent Orange to make sure that the babies and whoever was like in the womb, you know, was getting out of the womb with like crazy mutations, you know.
Wait. So like
And,
a pseudo giant
so-
is from Agent Orange?
No. A pseudo giant is a mixture of alien DNA and human DNA. Or more likely, a pseudo giant is more likely like animal DNA, you know?
They
So-
look like people though, and they
Spliced
have hands.
So are you saying all of the mutants in the zone are alien and animal or
Human.
human DNA mixed together?
Yes.
An abomination
Yes.
created by.
And- They were doing research. They wanted to build a biological army of mutants to you know, set them free on a country they have war with. Imagine like 1 million chimeras storming a fucking country, you know?
How
Or
would,
like
how would they control
100
them?
pseudo giants getting into a city, you know?
I don't know.
But that brings up the next question. How
Yeah.
do they plan to control these beasts, you know? How do they keep them uniform? They seem so
That's
stagnant
where the
or
psi
wild.
field comes in. That's where psi fields come in, and the monolith. All right. So they used that psi field. It was like a role model from an alien planet called shit. What was the name? Kezaka or something. I don't know. All right. And there, the indigenous species used like some sort of psi field to enslave their enslaved other aliens they fucking captured, you know? Like they were colonizing other planets. Sometimes they were species like humans, you know? And yeah, it they kind of stole that technology, and they wanted to do that on humans too. Besides, they didn't want to enslave other species. They wanted to enslave humans to make them obey to the government. All right, so all the rich people, you know, are not influenced by that, but the normal worker like you and me gonna be like radio robots. You know, you can give them orders, you don't have a free will and shit like that. But the technology didn't work out, and something like the monolith came up. They became some sort of fanatic cult. All right.
Are the monolith
the sea
Satanists?
consciousness. Yeah, they're part of the Satanists, although they are not willing it. You know, they cannot control themselves.
Like
they don't
zombie.
have a free will. You know.
Oh, so you're putting them out of their misery more than stopping them, eh?
Yes.
Killing
That's the
them is
thing,
nice.
right?
Killing them is nice.
You are more like a lobotomite. You as a monolith, you know. Your mind is clear, but you work like a robot. You are trapped inside your own body, you know.
Oh, like being in a coma, but your body's being used.
Yeah, right.
Wait, I have a question. So, I
Yeah.
mean, if they're going to use... Like, I can see chimeras being pretty good at, like, killing things, but pseudo-giants
Yeah.
are kind of slow. Like, if you had the rocket
Yeah.
launcher, you could pretty much just kill them in one shot. So I mean, what's the? Well, I don't think pseudo giants were ever gonna be a weapon. That might have just been an accident.
I think
I
they're
don't
more
they'd
of
be
like
very
a
good at, like-
defensive weapon more than an offensive, you know?
Well, how are they
They're
gonna
more
defend?
like a defense thing.
What are they gonna do? Well, they
You,
don't
you
have.
can
Okay,
hide the
let-
pseudo giant. You can shipping containers, you know,
But
and
you
then
know how
open the
you said
shipping
that
container.
he said that it is an experiment, so what if most of them are just experiments that just fucked up, that just fucking
Yeah,
didn't work
they're
out?
not finished yet, you know. They're not like
Oh.
the apex predator right now.
Sorry, I was
Because
wrong
like
down.
the complete
Bandit just looked
experiment
too
is a
beautiful
fuck
for
up.
me to look away, man.
Yeah, the Chimera
You
I
know?
could really see being a problem, and the Bloodsuckers also make sense. And the what the
Yeah, they are more enhanced. That's where it all started. You know, they first of all they wanted just the Bloodsucker. Then they started researching on the Chimera, but the pseudo giant came at the very end, and that's where everything broke apart. So like the pseudo giant is still a little bit clunky and slow, you know, because they didn't finish the job. You know, they breeded like 100 of them, and of course they're like, you know. That's what I mean. Like they are not finished yet. They were supposed to be way more faster, way more stronger, and way more harder to kill. You know.
Like a super weapon, but
I mean, they
they
are
are
really
physical
hard
weapons.
to kill.
Living.
I'm not saying they're easy to kill or anything, but I mean, if you shoot a rocket, like any modern military is gonna have a rocket launcher, and they can just shoot it at the
Yeah.
pseudo giant. It makes more sense for like the Bloodsuckers. They turn invisible and they can like kill you in like seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, those pseudo giants get to
Yeah,
walk all
yeah.
the way over to you and maybe stomp on you. But like you said, they're not
I
too
killed like
good.
5 of them already.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, right? So, how do I say? I'm thinking about how could I explain? I mean, as I said, it was like a whole fucking fuck up, right?
Yeah,
The experiment. That's why we are in here, you know? But like, you know, the thing is, a pseudo giant is hard to kill because it, have you ever gutted one? I mean like, gutting, not cutting out the eye, you know? I mean
No,
like,
I haven't.
completely cut them open.
No, I don't
Alright,
want to do
next
that.
time
That
do
smells
it and
terrible.
you will see it doesn't have any organs.
It doesn't
I
have
mean,
any
it has
organs.
some, but they are tiny.
It doesn't.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to kill. It's designed to take a lot of bullet wounds, you know, so it doesn't die of like organ failure or some shit. It has like for its bigness, it has like gills, you know, it has gills inside the body because lungs would be way too great, and these gills are fucking enhanced, you know. And it doesn't have a liver, it doesn't have kidneys because it doesn't need it. It's not eating at all, you know. It's like it only needs some oxygen so the muscles work and the brain and eyes to see. That's it.
I
It doesn't
never
need a
tried to
stomach.
cut
It
one
doesn't
open.
need the fucking.
I
Yeah, well,
never
I
even
mean,
thought.
you will see.
So, how does it get its energy? Is it like a plant in photosynthesis?
Yeah,
or,
it used for the skin is like photosensitive. It's like a plant. So whenever the sun shines, it gets really strong, and it got like some sort of battery.
Twinning go my
organ,
feeling,
you
huh?
So
know,
if
and that's how it like saves the energy from the sun for the night. You know.
If they photosynthesize, why aren't they green?
Well, not
Well, okay.
every plant is green. You know, there's
Yeah.
red, there's other colors out there. You can just denominate it to green.
Huh. Maybe, yeah.
I think it's because of its skin.
But
Yeah.
maybe there's algae in its skin. I've seen like red algae before.
No,
and they're
no,
kind
no,
of
no,
red.
no. Listen, plants getting green because they don't need the green light of the sun, so they reflect the green light. You know?
You're very smart for a
That's how-
bandit.
What do you mean? Like we are all smart? Like,
Yeah, I mean, you
alright,
like.
so
you
the
sound-
plants.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
the plants are getting green because they reflect the green light from the sun. You know, like the sun is giving off a light spectrum, like ultraviolet, yellow, red, green. It's like a rainbow, you know. And plants don't need the green light because that's the lowest light the sun gives up. If blue would be the lowest light source the sun is giving up, you know, then plants would be blue. The pseudo-giant, however, he's like grayish, right?
Yeah, he's like a brownish gray
Yeah, he
color.
looks like skin, blood.
Yeah, so it absorbs the grayish light, cause like over here, like we are white too, you know, like we could be green too, because we don't need the green light, you know,
I
but we
see.
are in fact white, you know.
That makes sense.
I mean, we are not photosensitive, of course, but everybody knows a human that is not exposed to sunlight is getting depressed sooner or later. You know, you get vitamin D from sitting in the sun. You know, like that's why so many people get depressed in winter, because like the vitamin D level is getting low. You know.
What is your job before
that-
you became before you came to the zone, man?
I was a conspiracy theorist, and I got hunted by the FBI, so I have to flee the zone.
Oh, that means he was right. Nobody gets hunted for being wrong.
No, he's
Yeah, that's what I
got the
mean.
CIA, the KGB, and the FBI all after
Nick.
you.
Come over here.
Yes.
Wow.
Dangerous
I
man.
say, I say you deserve something for all of your knowledge you just gave us, you know? Here, you want
mean,
a
I
pack
could-
of cigarettes?
Oh yeah. I'm craving cigarettes, man.
Here you
Here,
go.
here.
Hey,
Ha-
who wants a
have a-
cigarette?
have a
Yeah,
white
I'm
monster.
I'm gonna give one.
Have a white monster
Or
while you're at
something.
it.
No, I don't drink energies.
You don't
Listen, don't drink energies. They are made to reduce your testosterone with all the insulin in there
I
and
think
the
I might
sugar.
have something you might like, Bandit.